Keep moving no matter what. There's a flow. This thing called life. It moves us ever onward, upward, forward. Like rivers of water, it keeps moving. No matter what. Over and under and round it flows. Let the currents take you on the journey of life. Simply keep going with the flow. Keep moving, no matter what. Om Shanti, everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Wonderful. Welcome to the Meditation Museum and welcome to a beautiful experience that's about to unfold for you. I'm Sister Jenna, and I have the privilege and the fortune of leading the Meditation Museum's concept in the metropolitan DC area for quite a number of years. And I've had the fortune of being in the metropolitan DC area for about 26 or 27 years. And it's home, and it's home. The main aim and agenda for the work that we do here in the community is to be able to initiate a higher way of looking at ourselves and each other. I was at an event yesterday in downtown DC, and it was a holiday party celebration for a leader. And in the celebration, somebody comes in, a group of people, and they began to protest, and it just ruined the whole energy in the space. And as I sat there watching the scene, I felt it's become too much of a norm and a regularity for us to just express whatever we feel we want to because we have a right to do it. And we somehow fail to recognize the consequence of the energy that we create in a room. I think right now you can all feel the vibrations here, correct? Isn't it peaceful? It is peaceful, right? It is, right. And peace is an energy that's very palpable. And sometimes you just don't want to come out of it. So there's a peace that's an absence of sound, and there is a peace that's it has sound. But did you also know that you can also be at peace with art? Peace in the way you walk, peace in the way you dress, peace in the way that you speak to another person. It's art. You can bring that vibration forward. Tonight, I have the wonderful privilege of welcoming Lama Tashi, who is well known around the world, but also is the Dalai Lama's personal artist. And we have a chance to experience something that is very, very unique and special. And I'm looking forward to you really welcoming that experience personally and in person. Before we move forward, I believe this is being streamed live on YouTube, correct? On Meditation Museum YouTube. Could you be kind if you want to take out your phone and share the link with your friends and family? They'll have a chance to be with you this evening. So if you just Google Meditation Museum, you should be able to see the YouTube. And with the YouTube link, you can share that with your friends and family like I did before I came up. Because we weren't going to do it live. It was just a bonus. It was just for us. And Santosh was kind enough to make the impossible possible, to make it live and to make it professionally done this evening. So we'll have a chance to share that. I'd like to request that you also silence your phone. Pictures are available. You might want to record the process Lama Tashi will take us through, which will be amazing, something that you won't see every day in your life. You might want to video it if you'd like. But there's a bonus with Lama Tashi. And the bonus is a beautiful spirit that I met years ago at Sanatan Kaur's concert at the University of the District of Columbia, Jordan. And Jordan is traveling with Lama Tashi to share the message of his art and his message of mantras and meditation and Buddhism and peace for ourselves and peace for the world. And their aim and their vision is to really create a museum of art that shares the mystical teachings of Buddhism, but also global teachings of universal peace. So today will be also an opportunity for him to create this art piece as a contribution to the world. And I hope that's not someone's car outside. So Jordan is along, before we get Lama on, Jordan will be offering us chant and music, as well as a short message. And today's topic on forgiveness is huge because there's got to be someone that maybe you're holding in your heart or maybe yourself, and you not being able to forgive them is stifling you. Hopefully by tonight, you'll be able to breathe. It's my pure wish that you can breathe easily this evening. So let me introduce Jordan up. He's a longtime devotee of Ramana Maharishi, and Jordan made his home at the feet of the Arunchala in 2015 as and has toured with Sanatan Kaur, Deva Pramal, Mitten, and Simrit. Jordan Loader brings a radiant sense of wonder to his devotional music practice. His rich and satisfying voice transports the listener to a peaceful place deep within the heart. I would love if Jordan could come up. And before I bring Jordan up, let me give you a little introduction to the Lama because I'd like the evening to be really rich with an energy that we will remember for a long time. Lama Tashi Norbu is a Tibetan monk, spiritual leader, and an independent Tibetan-born contemporary artist and performer with the Belgian citizenship who lives and works in the Netherlands as well as in the United States. He's been traveling around the world a lot, and he was educated as a traditional Tibetan Thanga painter and worked as an artist in the residence of the Dalai Lama in Dharamshala in India. He's a graduate of the St. Lucas Academy of Visual Arts in Gent, Belgium, and Lama Tashi Norbu has developed into an all-around and versatile contemporary artist. His art, however, still shows the fundamental basics of his background, Tibetan Buddhism, combined with strong influences from Western art forms, Western ideas, and modern time icons. You're going to love his art. While he performs Tibetan Buddhist ceremonies, such as creating Tibetan sand malas and unique traditional artwork based on Buddhist philosophy, or making live painting performances using giant canvases like the one we have here. Lama Tashi has traveled to and experienced over 30 museums, galleries, and leading cultural and spiritual centers around the world, exhibiting his piece of art. Now, that's a little bit of the bio, but here's what I know for sure. Tonight, you're with a really special human being who is dedicating his life towards peace. He's doing it through his examples, through art, through mantra, through music, through sound, through meditation. We're in the nation's capital, the most powerful place in the world. And I'm asking you to open up your hearts tonight and take everything in so that when you leave here carrying the energy of the peace and the love that you will feel through Jordan and his music and through Lama Tashi and his art and his message. At the end of Lama Tashi's art, he and I will have a conversation on forgiveness, and we'll find out some ways in which the philosophy of Buddhism can help us to develop art of forgiving. Thank you so much again for coming. I'd like to ask you to take 30 seconds of love in your heart, sink into the space within you, behind your eyes. Allow the love that you are to transcend in this room, to Jordan, to Lama Tashi, to everybody behind putting this time together for us, to those of you out there. Activate your love tonight and enjoy the evening fully. Thank you once again. Have a lovely night.
To invite you all to join me in making the sound of rain. Close your eyes. Let's hear the sound of some gentle rain. And let's hear the sound of some birds chirping out there. Can I hear you make some bird sounds? Let's hear the sound of some monkeys out there. There you go. And let's hear the sound of some howling wolves. And now let's join our voices in that sacred sound of Om. We'll do a call and response. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Hare Hare Jaya Sitaram, O Bhagavan. Jaya, O Bhagavan. Hare Hare Ram, Jaya Sitaram, O Bhagavan. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Hare Hare Ram, Jaya Sitaram, O Bhagavan. Hare Hare Ram, Jaya Sitaram, O Bhagavan. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Hare Hare Ram, Jaya Sitaram, O Bhagavan. And whoever you are, wherever you are, we've all had pain and suffering in our lives, as well as happiness and joy. Just want to encourage everyone to remember that those who hurt you were also suffering themselves. And you have the power to forgive them. So as we go into this new year, I encourage you to take advantage of that and offer your forgiveness to all those who have harmed you. And let's join our voices in the sacred sound of Om. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Forward to the light. Sing with me. Forward to the light. Forward to the light. Now you. Forward to the light. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 While we're chanting this Om Mani Padme Hum, I want you to know the meaning behind these words. And it means there's the heart, you're visualizing your heart as a diamond. And you're visualizing your whole body, your whole human organism as a lotus. So visualize your body now as a beautiful lotus. And your radiant heart just glowing inside that lotus. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Forward to the light. Forward to the light. Forward to the light. Om Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Shanti. Shanti. May all beings be free of suffering. May all beings find their way back to happiness. May all beings forgive. May all beings love. Hare Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. And you can go ahead and mute the harmonium, brother. I don't want to hurt you guys. Thank you guys very much for coming. You're in for a great treat with my dear brother Lama Tashi. We're just going to move a couple things around, and thank you once again. It's kind of like a harmonic.
Sangye Chedam Joge Sonam La Chanjo Bardo Dane Gyabso Che Dage Jinso Kebe Sunamge Rola Benje Sange Robarai Sho Semjen Damje Devadam Deve Yudam Dembara yoje Simjen damje devada Deve yudan dembara yoje Simjen damje dunge da Dunge ge yudan devara yoje Simje damje Nyere chada nyeda deve tanyom la nebara gyoje Chadongolo yurwe gebodan Chadongolo yurwe gebodan Chendon keba sambe sangedon Kala gandu de la derdembe Zumba chere se la cha celo O mane be me O mane be me Thank you for my introduction. Thank you, Sister Jenna. I'm very happy and grateful to be here to you all wonderful people. And I wanted to continue my prayers. And I would like you all participate with me, reciting the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. So I was reciting the phrases to all the Buddhas, 1,000 Buddhas on this earth. And Siddhartha Buddha was born in India, the fourth Buddha. So I was praising and appreciating the origin of Tibetan Buddhism from India. So I greet Sister Jenna as the ambassador from India. In the beginning of my phrases, it says some lines in Sanskrit. So we always have to read that to give the order to the India. So I want to thank every other Indians here for the Buddhism that we have preserved for over thousands years in Tibet, and that we have brought that back to India along with the Dalai Lama. So we are very happy and proud of being as the Dalai Lama says, good chela, like a good student. So and thank you for I can perform here tonight. Thank you, Jordan, for bringing me around in America. So we have a really good events coming up as well. So tonight I will paint. I will create a painting, and during that, or around 30 minutes, you all recite the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. It's a very Om Mani Padme Hum is a very powerful mantra of compassion from the Buddha Avalokiteshvara. So Om Mani Padme Hum means the lotus that is like our physical body. When we recite this mantra, we visualize ourselves as the lotus. And in the lotus, there's the diamond, crystal clear. That is our heart. Om Mani Mani is the jewel, Padme, the lotus, Om Mani Padme Hum. That means, so why we put the lotus? It's not that the lotus is sacred. It's because to visualize ourselves, like the lotus grow. So lotus grows from the dirty pond. Pond is very dirty. That the dirt becomes the ingredient for the lotus to grow. He shoots from the bottom of the pond, mostly like 12 feet, 20 feet, like, and then the lotus survives during the process. The growth survives through the fish are eating them, the roots, and he survives above the surface of the pond, glowing beautifully, as if the lotus has not touched the dirty pond. That visualization is Om Mani Padme Hum. At the end, the Hum means being in that state of mind, inseparable kind of state of mind. We have to always be. So that kind. So if you recite Om Mani Padme Hum, and the meaning itself, Om Mani Padme Hum is written by the Buddha Avalokiteshvara to dispel all the sufferings and purify our karma. Karmas can be collective karmas. Many, many lifetimes we have created. We all the time we create mistakes. Even walking in the street, dying of insects under your feet, it's already this samsara is like that. Breathing, even breathing. That's why the Jainism, they have the mask on their mouth, so that you don't breathe the microorganisms that you are inhaling and killing them, So all that. So to free ourselves and purify all our sins, this mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, we recite together. So it is, you can take it as a initiation. So you can recite this mantra in your center. If you do some yoga or whatever, you can start with that. Okay? Ready? Chodong kolo gyurwe kepo no, chendong keba sangbe sangye don, kala kandu de la dedume, zumba chere se la cha celo. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om mane beme o 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 mane beme Kege sozo la gelo Kege sozo la gelo O mane beme 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 Kege sozo la gelo Kege sozo la gelo O mane beme 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 o Kege sozo la gelo Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Om Shanti Om Om Shanti Om Amin Devare Om Amin Devare Om Amin Devare Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Amin Devare Om Amin Devare Om Amin Devare Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om Mani Om Mani Padme 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 Om mani Om mani padme 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 Om mani Om mani padme 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 Om mani Om mani padme 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 Om mani Om mani padme 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 Om mani Om mani padme Om mani padme Om mani padme Om mani Om mani padme Om mani padme Om mani padme Om mane 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 padme Kege sozo la gelo Kege sozo la gelo Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane padme. Okay, we sing together with your hands clapping. Om mane padme Om mane padme. I'm gonna paint again, so you have to make music now. Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om mane padme Om mane Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane padme Om mane Om mane padme 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 Om mane Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. 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 Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Kege soso la gyalo. Om Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Kege soso la gyalo. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum. Kege soso la gyalo. Kege soso la gyalo. Thank you very much. Here's the here Kumari, Brahma Kumari. This is a little bit like momentum, you know. So I get inspired by the moment, you know, your presence. Everyone has put energy, so it's almost like gift of our our presence. So I think presence is so important. So basically, I think you all come here, myself not as a teacher, but to be present as a human being, and yourself also you expect to be presence in this wonderful temple, like the temple in the East. This is the modern time, and the temple in DC. So like that, for this presence, it inspires when you are in the mindfulness of the presence, then things happens like this. So like a Buddha touching the earth, and so this is I breathe in the Om Mani Padme Hum like that, and this is Om from Hinduism. Yes, and then the flying monks. They are like a myth for here, but in Tibet, it was very normal. Now it's a little bit like a story, but still, when I was in Sherabling monastery, that's and we have a meditation room. Different, they are made out of wood. So sometimes you hear the monks levitating. So you hear your floor banging. So we know that he's pumping up. So, like my grandfather was also traveling. So I paint the flying monks as for me to keep my memory and my practice alive. I cannot fly, but my ancestor did it. So I'm studying, and I was told that don't ever tell people if you can fly. So that it reduces the karma, and yes, it's my inspirations. Yes, and actually, I would like to auction this, and whoever like to purchase this, I would like to offer the half to the center here, and half it will help me to travel to pay my cost. So I would like to put it like $2,000 if anybody is interested, and let us know. Is there anyone who likes to put your finger up? And afterwards, later, please let us know here in the office. So these are pieces that I create museum. So when it goes, and in Holland, I have a museum. This way, I have created a lot of artworks.
What I love about it is that you're putting in the vibration of that mantra onto the canvas, which is really, really special and rare and rare. And for those of you who understand mantra or believe in mantra, it does create a shift in you, especially afterwards. It changes the vibration and the atmosphere inside. So Lama, Tashi and I are going to have a conversation on forgiveness now, and I'd like to invite him up to offer us some tools on forgiveness, which is so important. Thank you again. And it was so beautiful as I was chanting Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani Padme Om, Om Mani. I could feel in my system the vibration, the echoing of that energy. And simultaneously I was wondering to what extent it was impacting in my cells, one, but also at a soul level, two. Would you be able to answer in terms of what are the things that actually occur on a cellular level, but also on a soul level with this mantra?
Namaste.
Namaste. Om Shanti.
So these mantras are written by arhats in Sanskrit, means the rishis, maharishis. So these are the great saints, have like 1,000 Buddhas. Among the 1,000 Buddhas, there's Avalokiteshvara. He saw the sufferings of the humankind, and then all the Buddhas requested him to create a simple syllable that everybody can recite, that could expel all the sufferings, free from all the sufferings, and gain happiness. So then Tara, the green Tara and white Tara were born out of the tears of Avalokiteshvara, and then they have worked together with the Buddha Avalokiteshvara, and he wrote down this Om Mani Padme Hum. It consists of the 180,000 Buddhist scriptures, the book. So when you recite this mantra, it carries the power of all the full volume of Buddhist teachings. So that is what you could feel.
I think that's why the mantra is so powerful. It's sort of like when you remember the name of a person, you also awaken their personality in you, right? So imagine when you are chanting a mantra that has this sort of a sacredness to it, what is it contributing to you on a soul and a cellular level? So thank you for that. And as we move further in the night, I'd be curious to find out what was it that called you on this path of Buddhism and art?
I was as a kid, I was also monk, and then at some point I had to go to study. Dalai Lama is very modern, so he chose a lot of children who are better brain, also from the temples. So I was selected in the training center. So that's how my English and a little bit of science and everything we were trained. So under Dalai Lama's office, there's like around 70,000 Tibetans who can travel in the West and spread the word about Tibet and its cause, and then to survival of Buddhist culture, which is one of the greatest culture that is created from India. Major religion in the world were founded in India. So I was very much into painting part, and then the Dalai Lama's office selected me because I was a painter. Actually, was very traditional painter. At some point, I was very bored with the flat paintings, the icon, like a orthodox painting in the West, like that, very flat line drawings. There was no much, not like realism or anything. And then I was searching, and then I found these books for great. It says great artists, and I saw the Da Vinci or the Michelangelo and their paintings, and I saw the robes of the saints and all that in those paintings. I was so fascinated, and then I started making the Dalai Lama's portrait because I was, and then making more realistic, and the whole office people were very surprised. So then I managed to get into the artist of the court of Dalai Lama. So that
beautiful.
way, yes.
Congratulations for that. That means you have something very special to offer. Now, I'm sure that you've been traveling around the world. You've seen a lot of things. Living in a monastery, would you say the world is similar to a monastery in your eyes?
I think I was very inspired when I came here. I was like, wow, this is in an urban location, very modern, but still, today I was thinking about looking, and then our sufferings are everywhere. It doesn't have to be only like some other countries like Africa, India, or Asia, but human beings are here also suffering. I thought, wow, the Sister Jenna and the team is really working hard to help to bring away the sufferings and to achieve enlightenment and happiness. So this is like a modern temple. For me, this way of setting is like your culture. For me, like very much minimalistic, and then you feel like you wanted to come in, and I find it so interesting. These are like temples like we have in Asia, in Tibet and all. So these are very, very, thank you for making such temples here that we could come and give some, bring some Buddhism.
I ask you that because a lot of times people think when you move away from the contemporary world or the modern world and you go into a place that you call like a sacred place or an ashram or a spiritual place, isn't it the same as the outside world? You still have to make effort to be a better person. You still bump into personalities that are different than you. And sometimes the world, even outside of these walls, is a monastery if you use it like that. If you use it to do the spiritual work on yourself. Now we're going through a lot globally.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And everywhere you turn, there is always an element in us where it's like it's not completely perfect yet. Like I'm still struggling with something or someone, and we're moving into a new year, and many of us, we want to be free from our suffering. And sometimes we attach our suffering to a person that did something to us. How has it been for you on your journey, whereby I'm sure you have experienced challenges and maybe somebody said something or did something outside of their character and it did hurt you? How did you process the hurt? And what was the method that you used to forgive them for hurting you?
Yes. Like in life, we all face this because that shows that we are all human beings, right? Because we have we can see, we can talk, we can express. So as long as we have these four elements as a human being, we have challenges by other human being. Will talk to you, talk nice things, not nice things, and all that. And some people may hurt you even. And then the Buddhist perspective on that is like I don't know if you know this saying in Tibetan Buddhism: when somebody hits you, especially we the good. I will have two examples: good one and then the not good one. The good one is we as a monk in the Tibetan schools. It's still a little bit old time kind of schooling. We get beaten up to learn the mantras and all that. So I forgot the pain now, and I left only the wisdom behind. So now I'm thinking like, oh, those teachers who are not beating me, oh, I didn't learn anything. So we were learning from the one who beats you. And then also the Lama has a joke. It's real, actually. The lamas, the tulkus, the rinpoches, they have different stick. It's more, they painted it yellow. It's like they call it a holy stick. But Dalai Lama says it doesn't give me a less pain of because it's holy. So like that. So that way, that is like really nice way of remembering one who has hurt you, right? Those teachers are, So these mantras that I was reciting comes from my childhood. Now I remember, oh, I should recite this. Then it's very so powerful. I think these mantras survived me and many Tibetans. And then another example for the question is when somebody hits you, like the stick, maybe with anyone, somebody in your life who is not your friend or teacher, but somebody really coming with anger and hurt you. But then now Buddhists would think about, the teacher said, did you get hit pain? So what do you think about? Is it the human being? Did he hurt you or the stick? The student said, yeah, but this person, he's wrong because the stick cannot talk. He's thoughtless. And the teacher says, exactly, this person who has hurt you, he's also bound with these three poisons that resides in him: anger, the wrong wishes, desiring harmness for others. Three poisons that we say in Tibetan Buddhism: ignorance, desire, and hatred. Yeah? Desiring is not just only other form, but wishing, every wishes that we have, anxiety. You know? These three poisons are always with us, no matter what, wherever you go. In the moment, the most harmonious moment in the vacation, if you are in Hawaii, all of a sudden this anger rises up. Your inner enemy is always there. Like we Tibetan, we escaped from the Chinese, communist China, right? From China, we escaped. Now I'm happily here, American citizen, like that. But then my inner enemy is there. Any moment, if I'm not mindful. So the teacher said that because of these three poisons that resides in this person, that bound him, that forced him to do this. Not only do you, but he will create this bad karma, which he will be suffering at the end. So suffering, all these things are forms. So on that base, you can practice compassion. So that is how we could technically find good reason to practice compassion. Do you understand that, right? This is how Buddhists would look at it. So understanding the person is bound with their three poisons that is in them, and they create these wrong karmas. Like a tiger. Tiger is, to survive, he is born wrong. He is born as a carnivorous to eat other animals, the deers. When he chased the deers, running for their life with so much fear and all that. So these are wrong karma that you're born as a, or a snake, all this. So even animal, we must pray that we are born as a herbivorous, like grass eating animal, like very gentle. So yeah.
I'm just thinking out as you're speaking, as much as we've got so many directions, huh? So many prophets, seers, texts, don't do bad to anyone. Sometimes you just can't help it. It comes out, right? And when the other person hurts, I do have an opportunity to decide, do I take it or do I leave it? And many times I think we're still struggling to understand the power that we hold as God's children. And let's say you say something and you criticize me and you say, I don't like your white sari. And I'm so attached to my identity of my sari that you tell me you don't like my sari and I hate you for that after that. And so I could have received what you said, that you don't like my sari. It's okay, but I like it and I like yours. So I think that what I'm picking up is, for me, the importance of finding yourself, to know who you are, to be able to recognize your strength and your potential. And I'll go as far as saying the importance of knowing the soul's connection to a supreme power that will not shake you no matter what anyone else thinks or says about you. Your point that you've made, Lama Tashi, I think is so powerful, that we're born with ignorance, anger, and what was the other one?
Desire.
And desire, that it makes the soul discontented, no doubt. And the moment you bring that in front of me, it shows itself, it reveals itself that it's still in me, I have it. But when somebody brings it to me and I've been doing my work on myself, I found that for myself, I don't take it. I don't have to take it because it's not me anymore. It's not me at that high level of percentage. Forgiveness makes us breathe. It gives us freedom. It releases us. It's a humbling process. Many times when I choose to forgive somebody, I find the virtue of humility comes into my consciousness first. In Buddhist teachings, when you look at forgiveness and you have shared what it means on one aspect. But one thing apart from the mantras, is there a belief system that you know that works for you when you know forgiveness has to be applied from inside of you? What belief system do you hold? For example, what helps me to not only forgive, but maybe to let it go even after it happens? I recognize this point of wisdom. That's the soul, and that's the part the soul had to play. And then I move on. For some reason, it liberates me. What's your method that helps you to really forgive when the pain has gone really deep?
Yes, we differentiate. The forgiveness is same as compassion. Forgiveness and wisdom is the combination you can apply. Because forgiveness, sometimes we think like weak, your weakness sign, but that is like the most powerful, like Mahatma Gandhi. So when you forgive somebody, you feel the satisfaction. Sometimes you solve big problems in our life. We don't need any enemies, or somebody suffering. And whether this person forgives you or not, but you must forgive and reconcile. So for us, when in Buddhism we call it, we would use like my drum and the bell was the drum is supposed to be the wisdom. Wisdom is like a Shakti, I think, and then the philosophy, and then philosophy is like whatever we do in our life. So in this forgiveness subject, the reason, the why you have to do this incident, that is the masculine or the philosophy, and then the method to forgive, have a compassion, and then forgiveness and wisdom together, then it works. So it's like when you wanted to, like, my bell is the feminine aspect of ourselves, and the drum is the masculine energy. So masculine energy is like this all thing that you have to do in your life, you must perform with love and compassion. So the love and compassion is same as forgiveness. The method to solve, method is the masculine, the feminine energy. The drum or the reason, the philosophy is the masculine. So union of forgiveness and wisdom, you have your own understanding, very powerful meaning to it. This way you will succeed. Yes.
Where do we get the strength from? I ask that very specifically because in my teachings of the Brahma Kumaris and Raj Yoga, I have to peel away the attachment that I have to my body, my name, gender, role, title, religion. I have to drop it to the floor. I've got to let it go from my thinking that I'm not just a woman. I'm not Indian. I'm not Black. I'm not American. I'm not Jewish. I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm an infinite spiritual energy inside of my body.
Yes.
And I know that. Sometimes inside of the soul, I'm struggling with a battle with things that are connected to my name, my gender, role, religion, situation. I struggle means I don't feel at peace with what's going on around me. And I know I should do the right thing and say the right thing, but like this little tongue won't say it right, won't do it right, right? So when I feel like I'm at a loss of that strength, of that power, I disconnect from the attachments to my physical form. And I allow the energy of this light that you said, forward to the light was a song that Jordan was singing, forward to the light. And then I go into this light, this God energy, nirvana, which you call nirvana in Buddhism. In Islam, it's called Bahisht. In Christianity, we call it heaven. So I go to the light and I become quiet and still, be still and know that I'm God. And I let that energy start to remind me of who I am, right? And there's a strength that starts to come in me. And without me knowing it, Lama Tashi, then whatever you're saying or doing, I can somehow be thoughtful enough that you are in pain, which is why you're talking to me the way you are, which is why you're doing what you're doing. And because I'm connected to Source now, my soul is connected to Source, I'm pulling energy from the Source and I'm somehow able to let it go, whatever you're doing to me. Because I know what to do, but I don't have the inner strength. So I go to the Source and I keep pulling that strength of that love and that power and that peace and the purity. Where do you go to pull the source of your power to keep evolving from hurt people who hurt people, so that eventually you get to a point that you no longer invest in the hurt industry, but you invest in the healing industry and the elevating industry?
There are several Buddhist explanation about it, like a true understanding of emptiness, nature of all realities, all that is happening. So that is emptiness is like we in Buddhism we try to analyze whatever the problem is. We try to analyze, oh, is this created by my mind or whatever the source is. So Buddhists can be very we follow the law of causality, why this is happening. So those are so at the end it's like, oh, it's my mind. That's what Buddha found out. All sorts of sufferings, all sorts of happiness, everything is in ourself. You can relate to a source also, like Om. Yeah, so a different way of looking at it. And in Buddhism we try to analyze, like for example a pain, for example in my physical, my hand or something, if there's a pain, I would study that, oh, this is only on my arm, it's not hurting me inside. So as long as you keep it separate from yourself, like you don't go like, oh my god, oh my, I'm so painful, it's only for me or not for my friends who are hanging around now. And if you do that, you're bringing that, it's called the chain of suffering, sufferings of suffering. One, that is the third noble truth that Buddha was explaining. And then that's because of you're not understanding the true suffering, truth of suffering. So you have to really understand why this suffering is coming from and what is the cessation of it. And so it's, at the end it is really like our state of mind. Even all phenomena is the state of our mind. So that's what we say. Yes,
It's so true. It's really all inside of us, the interpretation that we carry. Thank you so much. I think if anybody does anybody have a question or two they'd like to ask Lama Tashi or myself?
yes, of course. Mainly we are relating to the five elements. Actually, this my drum carries the five colors. So then that explains about interdependence. Yeah? Because of the, if we now in this room we are breathing, right? The air element, and then the air element, air is formed in scientifically like water. Yeah, the water, for example, the water element even exists in ourselves, our blood, that is the water element, air that we breathe, and then our flesh and the bones as the earth element, and the fire element as our heat that is there in the right balance. If it goes higher or lower, then we have fever, and fever is almost like, you can make omelet. So that's like fire element. So this way we pin them all. And I'm sorry to wear my performance shoe here. So I've asked the permission if I can wear this because last time I was performing at the Carnegie Hall, and I had a privilege to play with also in the Biltmore Hotel. We had a together performance, and in the Carnegie Hall there was also the Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, so I'm very much used to improvise with musicians, and I hope next year if I can find some percussionists here, that would be amazing if I can recite my mantra again.
We'll definitely make it happen. One last question before we close off. That's the Buddha.
That's a Buddha, yeah. So this Buddha carries the iconometry of the traditional Buddha. I was trying to, in my art university where I studied there, I had this traditional measurement of the Buddha. So on that same Buddha, I was trying to simplify it. So this is like maybe 500-600 times I'm doing it. So now I have this very quick, like a few very zen, like 3 strokes. It's there, the head and the chest, and then the red sash, and then I paint the hand. See, there's like a 3-4 strokes only, but then this is like 1,000 times practiced. I call it essence of the Buddha nature.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we're very pleased.
Yeah, I make these paintings with the mantras. I recite the mantras.
I love that. I love that, especially with the vibration going in the canvas. Especially that I like. Well, I think on behalf of Lama Tashi and myself and everyone here, we definitely wish for everyone in the world to recognize that they have the power within to change the way they feel. It's really not someone else's assignment. And as much as we all dream to have people who are aligned with our goals and dreams and feelings as people, what Lama Tashi shared with us is that even the person who gave us hurt and suffering, they were instrument in helping us to learn more about who we were, who we are. It's just that sometimes we forget that we're learning from the pain and suffering through them. And I think we lose sight on the strengths that we develop and cultivate as a result of their contribution in our lives. We're approaching Christmas. Kwanzaa is about to begin right after. Hanukkah ended just a few days ago. And I'd like us to hold a moment of meditation and prayer for definitely ourselves, but for all of our humanity. Oh, how I would love for 2024 to be a year of peace. Peace within myself, peace outside of myself. And as we move towards that, in the meanwhile, let us become the instruments for peace ourselves. So sit up straight and let's take a moment. And I want to really thank Lama Tashi for stopping by on his way to New York as they continue to move forth with their exhibition and their intention to create a museum. I'm wishing you well for that. And definitely you traveling with Jordan adds to that flavor because he's such a sweet spirit. Beautiful spirit. I kind of feel like I want to just kidnap him from you, actually. He's such a sweet spirit. You have to keep him. Okay, okay. And just for now, take a deep breath inwards and out. Just breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale. Breathe in one more time, deeply, and breathe out. I'd like to invite you to bring your attention to the present moment. can hear the cars go by. But you're also in this beautiful space where peace and silence is spreading far and wide throughout this great city and throughout our world. As Lama Tashi shared, there is an element of collective karma going on. And at this moment, we are collectively reminding ourselves to be at peace with our lives. Whether you think it's perfect or not, can you just be at peace? Because at this moment, you are peace. Peace is your religion. Peace is your nature. And peace is really your way. When your soul is at peace with itself, your eyes become peaceful. You speak in peace. You walk in peace. You listen in peace. But you live in peace completely. This peace inside of you is an energy that lovingly pushes away thoughts that try to take you to the past. This peace inside of you pushes away thoughts that are chasing after illusions and desires. This peace inside of you puts a stop to any thought of anger that tries to emerge in those moments in your life. I want you to understand that when you recognize the force and the power of peace, there's no way you will let it go that easily. Peace is who you are. Peace is your religion. Peace is your path. So from now on, you can be a peaceful mother, a peaceful teacher, a peaceful Buddhist, a peaceful Hindu, a peaceful Muslim, a peaceful Christian, a peaceful Jew, or a peaceful agnostic. Peace is your religion. It is an internal, immortal, imperishable truth that lives inside of 8 billion souls. And we simply have to remember and practice it. So I invite you to let the peace that's now within you spread into the meditation museum. The city, the state, the country, other countries, the world, the universe, the ethers. And take a deep breath in now. Observe how you're feeling. Observe the peace that is amplifying in you. Treasure it. Protect it at all cost. The more you use peace, the more it will increase in you. The peace that you serve will win over any obstacle that comes in front of you. So I invite you to send your blessings and your peaceful vibrations to Lama, Tashi, and Jordan as they continue on their journey of peace, creating knowledge and education on the Buddhist way. Give them your blessings and your good wishes. And from your heart, thank them for their offering of tonight. And now I'd like you to send your good wishes and your blessings to your loved ones, the people that are connected to you. Send them your blessings. Send them your good wishes and your pure feelings. To your friends, to your colleagues at work, to your next door neighbor, to the strangers you come across on the street. Everybody. Let it be your mantra and your habit to practice good wishes and pure feelings and bring peace through your features. So when people look at you, they are hopeful that our humanity will thrive. Let's hold a moment of silence. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Lama Tashi, thank you. Before you go, for your blessings and good wishes, Lama Tashi will be here and he will give a blessing card, and you can come to me and I'll give you a little sweet for also blessings and good wishes. And please take care of yourselves. I beg you. Be more positive. Just see the good in yourself. Keep talking to yourself better. Don't waste your energy in the negative or the low vibration. It's been going on for too long. Just be a well-wisher. Be somebody who keeps giving blessings to people. Have a lovely evening. Om Shanti. Happy holidays. I believe Antonio, somebody would have shared, but to save them, please keep in touch with the Meditation Museum. And if you go online, you'll get a chance to see all of the classes and programs. And if you have anything that you'd like to talk to us about, just email us. But I'll tell you what I've learned from my many years of being in service. Whatever you're going through, it's not so bad. Just change your interpretation towards it, and you will be free of it. Shanti. Lama, Tashi would like to take a picture with all of you. If you don't want to be in the picture, please feel free to just move away. But Lama, I think it's easier if you just come down, then we can have the photographer take the picture from here. Yeah, so if you sit here just for a little, then we can take a picture. David Bai, could you take a picture with Tashi? Lama Tashi?
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have.